Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a quick video today to talk about questions I get pretty often regarding colorway availability as well as restocks. Now, a question that I get all the time is, I'm interested in such and such colorway of a particular model. Let's say, as an example, the World Cup Hyper Punch launch colorway of the Superfly 4. I'm interested in a pair of those. I can't find them anywhere. Where can I actually get them, or when is Nike or whatever company going to restock with that particular shoe in that particular colorway? And the answer to that question is they aren't. The way that shoe production works is like this. Whenever we see a limited edition shoe or a shoe that's listed or labeled as limited edition, that generally indicates that they made less of that particular colorway. If it's just limited edition, there's really no way to know the exact numbers unless, of course, the company discloses those numbers. A great example of this is the latest Adidas Primeknit 2.0. We've been told it's limited edition, but we, of course, don't know exactly how limited it actually is. Now, other limited edition shoes, they do disclose numbers like the 99-gram Adizero. Again, from Adidas, they told us that they made 299 pairs. Each pair is individually numbered. We know for a fact that those are extremely limited. They didn't make very many. Now, in the case of a general release, that is where we just don't know numbers. They could make more of a certain colorway. They can make less of a certain colorway. At the end of the day, these companies are going to make however many of them they think they are capable of selling, no more, no less. Now, in the case of a colorway selling out, when is that particular colorway going to restock? When is that company going to make more? The answer to that question is they aren't. And the way to kind of understand this is actually on the shoe itself. That information is public information. So if you look at the size tag on your shoe, no matter what brand it is, you're going to find a date, sometime 2 dates. That'll be the start of the actual production and the end of the production. If it's just one date, it's kind of just the production run in general. So that date in there indicates when they stopped producing that particular shoe, or when that particular shoe was produced. And almost always, on average anyways, you'll find that the shoe was produced 3 months in advance of its actual release. So if a shoe released right now, it was actually produced 3 months ago, and it was just kind of sitting in a warehouse waiting to actually be sold on its release day. So when the current colorways are coming out, Nike or Adidas or whatever brand it may be is not continuing to produce that exact colorway at this very moment. They're actually working on the colorways that are going to be released 3 to 6 months from now. So production has completely been stopped by the time the actual release of a shoe actually happens. So if there is a colorway in particular that you really, really want, for example, the World Cup launch colorway of the Superfly 4, you have to buy it when it's available, because once it's sold out, a restock is highly unlikely. They're not producing that shoe anymore. So whatever they had is likely already sold. When a restock does happen, there's a couple reasons why it does. It either is because the company, whatever brand it may be, actually didn't sell all of their original stock. So a month or two later, they say, hey, we have this older stock. Does anybody want to buy it and sell it in their store? And the store may buy it, and they might have a restock of all sizes or certain sizes for a limited time, and of course very limited quantities. Whatever was left over from that initial release, that initial production run, they didn't make more, they just didn't sell to the retailers everything that they actually had. The second reason why you might see some kind of a restock, and it's not really a restock, is when stores actually get returns. Obviously everybody that buys their shoes online isn't necessarily keeping them. Sometimes they get returns in sizes, and every once in a while you will find that a certain colorway of an older or a certain shoe in an older colorway restocks in 1 or 2 sizes. That's because of a return, not necessarily because Nike or Adidas or whatever brand it may be actually made more of that particular shoe in that particular colorway. It just so happened that that company got some returns and they decided to put it up on the website to sell it again. So that's essentially how colorways work. That's essentially how restocks work. If you really, really want a colorway in a specific shoe, my best advice is to buy it while it's available, because once it's sold out for good, and then you really can't get it anywhere other than maybe eBay, buying it from somebody who's reselling it. and more often than not, those types of people are going to be asking above the retail price. So unless you know for sure that this particular colorway is not going to be popular, you want to take the chance of waiting for it to go on sale and hope that they have your size when it does go on sale. That's, like I said, something you kind of have to risk yourself. But again, if there's a colorway in any shoe, in any model that you really want, get it right away, because once it's gone for good. These colorways are not in constant production. So hopefully that kind of clarifies this particular topic for you guys. I get questions on this every single day. If you guys do require any clarification or just have any questions on this topic in general, leave them down below in the comment section. I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.